Ready, set, adventure! Welcome to Hikaduki World Tour and a day in Bangkok. We'll start with breakfast at our hotel. Visit stunning temples. See the world-famous Reclining Buddha. Take a walk through busy Chinatown. See views of the city from a rooftop bar. And enjoy authentic Thai food. Good morning from the Peninsula Hotel in beautiful Bangkok, Thailand. The peninsula is located on the Chao Phraya River and is the perfect place for exploring the most popular temples located near the river. And that's exactly what we have planned for today. But first, breakfast. And there is no shortage of beautiful flowers in and around the hotel and throughout Thailand. Orchids in Thai culture represent respect and devotion. Elephant images can be found throughout Thailand and are a symbol of strength and intelligence. Our hotel room rate included breakfast, and it was absolutely worth it. We chose one of the riverside tables before heading to the buffet. The buffet was quite extravagant, with both hot items and cold items were found inside the hotel. Chefs were hard at work in the open kitchen preparing all the hot items. There was a wide variety of both Asian and Western specialties. Everywhere we went, staff were gracious and friendly. And these eggs were perfect. I would come back here just to get these fresh squeezed juices. There was a carving station and just about anything else you could think of. Let's take a look. They even had an Eggs Benedict station with perfectly poached eggs and fresh, made-to-order Eggs Benedict. The chef executed each step with precision and care. And now heading inside for the cold items. A beautiful and bountiful display with everything from salads to toast to delicious fresh fruit and cereals. This was definitely one of the most plentiful and beautifully presented hotel breakfast buffets that I've seen. I just wished I could stay for lunch too. With plate full, we headed outside to enjoy. It was still early and quite pleasant to eat outside. We started with a small plate and of course that beautiful Eggs Benedict. And everything was delicious. Cappuccino was included with breakfast. Just don't leave your plate unattended for too long. And for round 2, the perfectly ripe and delicious fresh fruit platter. Here's one of the boats waiting on the river to transport us. But before heading out, we decided to walk over and take a look at the pool. On the way, we discovered this beautiful herb garden. They're using these herbs in their restaurants, so that's why everything tastes so bright and fresh. Even the smoking section looks inviting. We crossed the bridge over to the pool. As with the rest of the hotel, the pool area was immaculate. There were numerous comfortable and luxurious sun loungers, as well as plenty of shade and the 12 traditional Thai salas. The salas were available to reserve for the day and came with a package which included drinks and snacks. It was still a little rainy and not too popular at the pool, and the cushions were folded up so as not to get damp. Our plan for today is to go explore along the river and come to the pool tomorrow. But the pool did look very inviting. There's also a hot tub and I'm sure we'll spend some time in there. The salas can be reserved with different packages costing either $120 or about $200. This would be a relaxing way to spend the day. On our way back to our room, we stopped at the Elephant Parade gift shop. They sell painted elephant statues in different sizes, with part of the profits going toward elephant conservation. So of course we had to pick up a few of those. They make great souvenirs and they're helping a good cause. We hopped on a hotel boat to go down to the central pier, Saturn. The hotel boat essentially takes you back and forth across the river, but not down to the tourist sites. The river is a busy thoroughfare and allows you to bypass the traffic on Bangkok's busy, hectic streets. However, you do need to know how to navigate the multitude of boat services so that you get to the right place. We talked to our hotel concierge to learn how to get to the Grand Palace. Basically, there are different colored routes with different pricing and stops. Some are hop on, hop off for one price, while others go to specific stops. It was a little confusing, but also fast and efficient. Be ready for your boat and don't dilly-dally or you'll be left behind. You'll see many different styles of boats along the river. From the boat, we started to see some of the temples. We're starting our temple tour at the Grand Palace. This is the most popular, so you're supposed to get there first. And this is why you should stay behind that yellow line. Ta Chang Pier is the pier closest to the Grand Palace. Double check hours that the palace is open and don't fall for the scam if someone tries to tell you the palace is closed and then takes you to their own shop. Be sure to dress appropriately with knees and shoulders covered or you'll be denied access. You can always grab a pair of elephant pants at one of the stalls across the street. Proceed to the entry gate to purchase a ticket and stop along the way to snap some photos. The Grand Palace compound is the major architectural symbol of the royal family. Although the royal family no longer resides here, the compound is used to welcome guests of the king and for royal ceremonies and official events. The Grand Palace is also the most popular tourist attraction in Bangkok. If you're not a Thai citizen, you'll have to buy a ticket. On our visit, tickets were 500 baht, which was about $15 US. Looking at the map, you can tell there's a lot to see here. You can purchase and follow along with an audio tour, which will help you to understand the significance of the different structures. You'll feel like you walked onto a movie set when you enter the Grand Palace compound. The sights are magnificent, albeit a bit overwhelming. You'll want to try to get here early, as this temple is the first to close among the popular temples, and because it does get very crowded. An early start will help you beat the heat. Although I can't name every building, I hope you'll enjoy looking around just as we did. One of the highlights here is the Temple of the Emerald Buddha. The Emerald Buddha is considered the most sacred Buddha image in Thailand. The Buddha is made from one solid piece of green jade and clothed in gold and diamonds, and is about 26 inches tall. Emerald Buddha's ceremonial costumes are changed 3 times per year to mark the seasons, summer, rainy, and winter. Only the King of Thailand can perform this ritual, and each outfit is said to be valued at $3.8 million US. Now let's keep exploring. After spending a few hours at the Grand Palace, we took the short walk to see Wat Pho. The temple at Wat Pho houses the Reclining Buddha. Admission was about $10 US. Of course, everyone needs to strike the gong as they walk in. You'll also need to dress modestly here. Get your money's worth out of your elephant pants.
Ready, set, adventure! Ready, set, adventure!
In addition to the Reclining Buddha, you'll find the largest collection of Buddha images in Thailand. But of course, the main attraction is the golden reclining Buddha. He's so big, it's nearly impossible to capture the grandeur. The image is covered in gold leaf and is 46 meters long and 15 meters high. It was truly a marvel. The Buddha's feet are 5 meters or 16 feet long. The soles of the feet are adorned with Buddhist imagery inlaid in mother of pearl. In the corridor, as you pass the Buddha, are 108 bronze bowls representing the 108 auspicious characteristics of the Buddha. It is believed that donating coins to these bowls brings wealth and prosperity. These offerings help support the monks and community. Upon entering the temple, you'll be given a green bag to put your shoes in. You'll find more buildings to explore on the temple grounds. And another gong. Time to fix the fountain. Pick up a souvenir in the gift shop. Located here is the School of Thai Medicine, and it is known as the birthplace of traditional Thai massage, which is still taught and practiced at the temple. Visitors can even get a massage here. The temples are a perfect place for photo opportunities. There are more than 71 chidis here, decorated with colorful china and glazed mosaic tiles. There are also many statues inspired by Thai folklore. Over 1,000 Buddha images are found at Wat Pho. We spent about an hour exploring Wat Pho, and it's another must-see when visiting Bangkok. And now it was time to cross the river to go see Wat Arun. Tickets for this temple were about $6 US.
1, 2, 3.
This was another breathtaking place. The name Wat Arun refers to the Hindu god Aruna, often portrayed as the rays of the rising sun, and inspiration for the English name Temple of Dawn. Unlike the other temples and grounds we visited today, there's really only one star of the show here, and what a shining star it is. This is a very popular place for a photo shoot. You can even purchase packages where you can rent clothes and have a professional photographer. And what an amazing photo-worthy backdrop. This was another breathtaking temple and took a while to take it all in. Make sure you have comfortable, sturdy shoes because there is a lot of stair climbing and stairs can be very steep. And you'll spend a lot of time trying to stay out of people's photos. Intricate designs and mosaics are incredible. You really have to get up close to appreciate the detail. This is 82 meters or 270 feet high, the highest religious structure in Bangkok. We enjoyed watching all the beautiful people. Looking across the river, we can see where we had just been. And here we are back at the Temple of Dawn, and people are scrambling to get the right position to take that photo. There was a lovely green grassy area where people were taking, more photos. They sometimes have special events and concerts here, and it's a beautiful spot right along the river. We headed to the boat dock for our next part of the day, which was to visit a local market. Boats come frequently, just be ready to hop on. As mentioned, the river is a busy thoroughfare, and transportation is quick and efficient. We departed at Ratchawang Pier. This is in the heart of Chinatown, and Bangkok has one of the largest Chinatowns in the world. We're headed for Yaowarat Road, which is the main artery in Chinatown. Chinatown is quite a contrast to the temples we visited today. It's busy, noisy, crowded, and a bit chaotic. But it's certainly worth a visit. Let's see what the market has to offer. Be aware of motorbikes. That was a tight squeeze. Merchandise was bright and colorful with a little bit of everything to choose from. This looks like a great place for a sticker. There are no shortage of places to get a Thai massage. There are numerous stores, shops, restaurants, and food stalls all along this busy road. This is not exactly the place for a peaceful stroll, but it is a good place for vloggers. And it's a great place for all kinds of street food. You'll find many narrow alleyways in Chinatown. Mostly we found Chinatown to be a very busy, hectic place. There was plenty of shopping and many bargains to be had. And you'll find a wide variety of inexpensive foods. I also thought it was a mix of both tourists and locals. We were there in the mid-afternoon and it seemed safe, but as in any big city and crowded place, just be aware of your personal belongings. Occasionally, you'll even come across a place to sit down and rest and enjoy the traffic.
The best Tuk Tuk driver. All right. Thank you.
You can't visit Bangkok without taking a Tuk Tuk ride. Of course, they're notorious for scamming the tourists and charging way too much. But we've been doing a lot of walking and it was time to rest a little bit. However, you're not going to get much rest on a Bangkok Tuk Tuk. You might close your eyes, but it won't be because you're trying to sleep. Our ride was a bit harrowing, and I guess when we saw his racing hat, we should have been aware that he had a need for speed. We're on our way, and hopefully we'll arrive safely to Lebua Hotel and the Sky Bar. It was featured in the movie Hangover 2, and it's probably a tourist trap, but we're going to check it out anyway. Hang on, we're almost there. And we made it.
Okay, bye. Thank you for the ride. We'll see you on YouTube.
We headed up to the 64th floor to the bar, which is one of the world's highest open-air bars. Views were amazing, and you really get to see how big the city really is. And just look at all those red brake lights on the road. Bangkok traffic is horrendous. They didn't charge a cover charge, and there were a few people that just wandered up there to take some pictures. We opted for a couple glasses of wine, which was not cheap. These are Singapore sling type prices. But we did enjoy the view, and the weather was just about perfect. As we were getting ready to leave, we realized there was a whole nother side to the bar. There were even more people taking photos from this side. Views of the city were stunning as the lights began to come on. There was an interesting cocktail bar that was changing colors. You might want to order their specialty Hangovertini, which is $45 or $275 for the reserve. We had a busy day and evening, so we headed back to the peninsula. The boat was much more relaxing than the Tuk Tuk. We really enjoyed the river transportation. We headed into the hotel's river bar. It was quiet and peaceful and just what we needed after a long day in the city. We chose the Thai classic Chong beer before heading outside to the restaurant. We were welcomed with beautiful music. The restaurant is set among banyan trees in a truly tropical setting. And the teak wood is beautiful. You'll also enjoy river views and the city at night. In addition to elegant decor, authentic Thai food is promised, and we can't wait. Order an 8-course tasting menu or a la carte. Even if you're not staying at the peninsula, I would suggest that you come try dinner here. And if you are staying here, definitely come try it. As a nice touch, they provided a light so you could read the menu. I still think their boats are the cutest on the river. Dining by the river can be mesmerizing. Dinner started with crispy rice and shrimp crackers. Dipping sauces included an orange coconut sauce, herb dip, and spicy chili sauce. We chose a Cabernet Sauvignon from Chile. I think the entire bottle was cheaper than our 2 glasses at the Sky Bar. In fact, all the prices at this restaurant were quite reasonable. Appetizers were between $12 and $20, and entrees were between $15 and $25 US. We started with the Tom Kha Gai soup, which is a chicken and coconut soup with mushrooms and galangal. It was easily the best I've ever had, and we give it our highest rating, 5 shakas. And next, for the entrees, we had the ancient green curry beef. It got its yellow coloring from the turmeric. The curry was rich with well-developed flavors. We also had the crispy cashew chicken, another hit. And for dessert, the fried bananas with homemade coconut ice cream. They were good, but not a home run. Overall, we really enjoyed our dinner. The setting was one to remember, and the food was authentically Thai, and everything was delicious. And now it's time to say goodnight from Bangkok. Thanks for joining us at Hikanuki World Tour on our day in Bangkok. And our travel wisdom for the day is, Thailand is a symphony of flavors, a kaleidoscope of colors, and an orchestra of traditions that never fails to amaze. Make sure to subscribe to our channel and follow us on Instagram. And hit that notification bell so you'll be alerted when new videos are dropped.